Some women believe that all the good men are taken. Others run with the notion that it is super hard to find true love. These two accounts may be true, but there is something that I want to draw your attention to, and that is just maybe as a woman, you could be the problem. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you why no man wants to talk to you in the first place, and I'm also going to tell you why men are leaving you. It is important that I state this video is not intended to bash women or to make women feel bad about themselves. Rather, I just want to provide perspective that you need to also consider. I am Emmanuel Smarth and welcome to my channel. On this channel, I provide relationship advice for women. If that piques your interest, kindly consider being a part of this community. Let's get into the video. One reason why no man would even want to talk to you in the first place is this: your face is intimidating. Let me explain. I know some of you might say, well, Emmanuel, that is just how my face is. Fine, that's okay. And a number of you might argue that the reason I walk around with such an expression on my face is because I don't tolerate nonsense from no man. And I know some women might even take it a step further. If a man is not confident enough to approach me and he's afraid of my expression, then he's probably not the right man for me. These are all true to a certain extent. But here is something that I want you to consider. If you are a woman and you have a very unpleasant or very intimidating face, I would suggest that you try to smile. If you can smile, at least maintain a neutral expression. And then also, a man can be confident, but there is something about your face that will just send a message that tells the man, not today, or I don't want to be bothered, don't talk to me. So understand this. You can be firm, you can be assertive, but you don't have to walk around acting as if you want to fight someone or you're just not in the mood of talking to someone. What I'm trying to say is that try to maintain a very pleasant or a very welcoming face. That way you get a man to talk to you. Now, let me talk about some concrete reasons why good men leave women. Number one, you mistake arrogancy for independence. An independent woman is a plus in any relationship and a welcome addendum to a man's life. But as a woman, when you decide to make a public announcement detailing how independent you are, how you need no man for anything, how you can take care of yourself, and then you ring this in a man's ear, and then you obnoxiously throws it into his face, now you are entering into the realm of arrogancy. I've seen a lot of women that make so much money and they try to use their earning power to control a man. Let me say this to you. It doesn't matter how independent you are. A good man, a responsible man, a man that has integrity will eventually leave you. Another reason why a man might leave a woman is because some women are aggressive and confrontational. No man is going to appreciate a woman that stands right in his face and challenge him. No man is going to tolerate a woman that insults him, that uses words to crush his feelings, or even put her hands on him. Yeah, it is true. Some women are very aggressive and they tend to get physical. The truth of the matter is, if the case was reversed, if a man puts his hand on a woman or if a man insults or belittles a woman, she wouldn't appreciate that. So that is the reason why a man might leave you if you have a very aggressive tendency and you tend to be confrontational. Additionally, some women are very judgmental. I've always said in many of my videos that it is important for a woman to understand a man's past as a means of getting to know who he truly is. But on that same token, don't use his past against him. Don't use his past to assume the worst in every situation. A man that is open and willing to tell you about his ugly past is trying to be honest. So please don't use that against him. Another crucial reason why men leave some women is because they are too materialistic. Let me be honest with you guys. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a woman wanting the finer things from life. There's nothing wrong with that. But it becomes problematic when a woman gets greedy and then she wants too many things, especially the things that she cannot afford. Because what happens is that she's going to take that financial responsibility and then dumps it on a man. If a man cannot afford it, then there is some sort of friction and some problem going on in a relationship. If this continues, the guy's gonna leave because he doesn't want to deal with that. He can't afford the things that you want. So eventually he's gonna end up exiting the relationship. Another point again that I need to make is this. As a woman, it is super necessary and important that you are clean. It's very much important. You don't want to be a woman that walk around having some sort of bad odor. It's just going to drive the guy away. Number one, it's going to be very embarrassing, especially if he introduces you to his friends and family, or if you're in the public and somebody calls you out for your bad odor. So that is one reason that drive a man running away really fast. You have to take care of yourself. You have to maintain a very good and decent personal hygiene. They say confidence is one of the sexiest things a woman can wear, but lies is one of the most distasteful attributes a woman can exhibit. Simply put, don't lie. When you're a woman, don't engage in lying, because when you are cut repeatedly, a man will eventually leave you. The last thing I want to touch on is don't be controlling. Most women are guilty of this, and sometimes they don't even realize it. They just think that it's part of the love. Let me explain. I have observed that one of the key reasons why women don't get along with each other is because someone has to be in control. And every woman wants to be in control for the most part. For example, if women are to present a certain dish, one might think her recipe is better and the other might think her way is better. As such, they're just going to be at loggerheads. So the same can be applied to a relationship that involves a woman and a man. As a woman, don't control every aspect of a man's life. Don't try to insert yourself into a part or an aspect of a man's life that does not involve you. I've seen a lot of women that control what that man should wear, the time he should eat, who he should hang around with, and even giving him curfews. It's ridiculous. I've also seen women that just love to inject themselves into places that they don't even belong to. Now, for some men who are probably henpecked and weak, they will succumb to those requests. But if you meet a man that is different, he's not going to tolerate that. And as such, he might end up leaving you. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond to everything that I've said. And before some of you even go in the comment section and say, Emmanuel, some of those things can also apply to men. Yes, that is true. I acknowledge the fact that some of those things apply to men. But one thing I need you to understand is this: two wrongs don't make it right. I need you to focus on what is important. And that is why I've addressed you and I've brought up some of those issues. So see if you're guilty of any, change your ways. And just in case you don't have a man, you might be able to find a relationship that is sustainable. I hope you gained something from this video. If you did, leave me your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.